Bowsy. Do you believe that the cat is facing the empty door in the middle of the night? Will there be anything dirty? And it just so happens that the neighbor next door, an old woman, just passed away. Weird story. It is recommended that the afraid treasures leave no taboos. Remember when I graduated from college in 2008? My boyfriend Li Zongping and I. A small apartment was built at the junction of the city walls, just the two of us in the room, and a chubby kitten. We named him Doubting. Usually no matter which one of us goes home, he would have rushed to the door immediately, rubbing back and forth on the leg, not clingy. Can you believe it? That night, this sticky person has completely changed, even my back shines. One night in July, Li Zongping didn't come back from working overtime. I was cuddling on the couch watching TV. At the most tense juncture of the plot, little Doubting suddenly stood up abruptly, meowing at the door. That face is fierce. Just like the usual weak appearance of two cats. And I thought with a smile at first, he must have heard Li Zongping's footsteps. But the next second I couldn't laugh. The hair all over Xiaodo's body exploded, staring fixedly at the door. It's fierce as if it's following something. Invisible things confront, as if there was something terrible hidden behind that door. Then the door slowly opened with a bared teeth. And there was a thump in my heart. However, it was Li Zongping who came in, with the fatigue of working overtime on his face. But as soon as he stepped through the door, he froze. In the past, I met him and kissed the little bean more than I did. He actually yelled at him. Not waiting for us to react, just panicked and hid in the cage. He also copied Li Zongping and yelled through the cage. That looks freakishly scary. Li Zongping sighed. He said with a serious face that today is really a bit evil. It's not just the little bean that's wrong. I just bumped into it on my way off work. A strange thing happened. I quickly asked. He said slowly. On his way home from work, he met an old lady. Didn't care at first. The two of them entered the elevator together. He pressed the 13th floor and waited to get home. But the old lady just kept standing behind him. Didn't press the floor button from start to finish. When the elevator doors open, without thinking, he went out to get his keys. Beg for half a day, the door can't be opened. And he's looking up. Scalp tingles instantly. This is not our home at all. 1002 is clearly written on the door. Did he actually go to the wrong floor? He consoled himself that he was too tired to work overtime, absent-minded. But the more you think about it, the more wrong it becomes. The old lady stopped from entering the elevator to the elevator, never touched the floor button at all. How could the elevator stop on the 10th floor for no reason? Speaking of which, Li Zongping suddenly promoted my yachty business. Spooky, you said little bean. So different today. Could it have something to do with that strange old lady? As soon as this comes out, I was shaking with fear. Interrupt him now, don't talk nonsense. Xiao Doubting must think that you came back late from overtime. I'm angry and say that. The cold sweat on my back has already broken out. Who would you rather not panic about this? The next morning, the little bean has returned to its former clingy appearance, but the pimple in my heart has never dissipated. I didn't know until later. Li Zongping also hid something that night. Didn't tell me. It turned out that he came in and said something strange. I kept muttering in my heart, but when I fell asleep, he actually quietly went to the 10th floor. He wants to figure out, is that old lady a household of 1002? He hid in the corner of the corridor and waited for almost an hour, finally saw the door of 1002 open. But it wasn't the old lady who came out. It was a woman in her 40s. Black veil on his arm. The school department saw that someone had just passed away in Xiaoli. Li Zongping stood there, chilling all over. I no longer have the courage to come forward to verify. He was afraid that if he learned the truth, we don't even have the courage to live in this apartment. 1002 people who just left. Could it be the old lady who didn't press the floor? You have cats? Have you ever encountered the situation where the pet blows hair on an empty place? Tell me in the comment area. If you feel scary, hurry up and deduct one. I'll tell you something even weirder next time.